What's going on? It's Wednesday. It's a beautiful day outside today. I want to record how to track and set your macros. So first things first, everyone's macros are different. Mine won't be the same as yours, and they won't be the same as your friends, and they differ based on height, weight, age, activity level, whether you're a male or female, and what your goals are. So if you want to maintain your current physique, if you want to lose weight, or if you want to gain weight. And pretty much when you're trying to set your macros, there's actually some online calculators that are really helpful. Like if you go to Katie Heron's website, she has a really good one. If you go, honestly, I used to just use like IIFYM, if it fits your macros, that calculator. I don't know if it's still free, but yeah, you just plug in your height, weight, your age, your physical activity level, whether you're female or male, and your goals. And then that's how you figure that out. And also I got this book last year. I'll show it. It's really helpful. I think this is like my Bible. So hold on, why am I like not able to do this right now? Okay, yeah. Sport Nutrition for Health and Performance, by these authors. I think it's wonderful. And let me go to some pages that I marked. For carbs, it says you should be consuming 5 to 7 grams of carbohydrates per kilogram of body weight if you're just doing moderate training, and then up to 10 grams of carbs per kilogram body weight for heavy training, or very strenuous endurance training. Let me go to the other pages. For fat, it didn't really give like a grams per kilogram range, but it just says 20 to 35% of energy. So 20 to 35% of your total daily energy needs. So say if you need 2,000 calories to maintain for your body, you would take 2,000. So 2,000, and you'd multiply that by 20 for 20%. So that's 400 calories. And then for fat, since fat is 9 calories per gram, you just divide that by 9 and you'd get 44. So that's 44 grams of fat per day for 20% of your total energy needs. And if you wanted to do up to 35%, it's the same thing. So you just do 2,000 times 0.35, and that's 700, and then the same thing, you just divide that by 9, and that's up to 77. So for 20% to 35% of your total energy needs for a 2,000 calorie diet, you would need 44 to 77 grams of fat. So then let's say you still need 2,000 calories to maintain, and you wanted to eat 5 grams of carbs per kilogram of body weight for, just say like you're doing endurance training, or you're doing weight training, or you want to do that for that range. So you do, okay, so so then you need a body weight. So then you would do, say you're 135, divide that by 2.2 to get kilograms, and then you get 61 kilograms. And then to multiply that to find out your carbs for body weight, you would do times 5. So then you need 306 carbs if you weigh 135 pounds. And then it said up to 10 grams per kilogram of body weight. So then you do 10 times 61.3, and then that's 613 grams of carbs. So that's figuring out carbs and fat. So if you didn't want to do the macro calculator online, you could always use those two methods. I would say they're definitely like scientifically proven. So this book has many scientific experiments done that they've put in here. And then let's go to protein. So, yeah, cool. So 1.6 to 1.7 grams per kilogram per day. I highlighted it. That's definitely lower than the quote-unquote bro diet. I don't know if the bro diet, I don't know if the bro diet is that accurate. I've followed it for a long time. I've obviously seen some muscle gain, but it's probably not as accurate as something that's been proven by scientific experiments. So that's that. And let's say you wanted to figure out your grams of protein. So let's say again, if I weigh 135 pounds and I need to convert that to kilograms, I just divide that by 2.2 and get the kilograms. So 135 divided by 2.2 is 61 kilograms again. And then you just multiply that by 1.6, which gets 98 grams of protein. Now, I feel like that's a little low just based on doing like 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, which is what everyone's always said for the bro diet, whatever. And it said 1.6 to 1.7. So 1.7 times 61.3 is 104. So I feel like 104 is fine. It's definitely like 30 grams less than 135. But if it's been proven by scientific experiments, then why not use that? And so that's, okay, so that's figuring out your macros. So either the macro calculators that are online, you can just plug in all your information, your height, weight, your activity level, your age, and if you're a female or male, and then your goals. So whether you want to lose weight, maintain, or gain weight. And then you could also use these little, I wouldn't say they're calculations, but they're just, I would say RDAs, like recommended dietary intake for strength or endurance athletes. So that again is 20 to 35% for fat. So 20 to 35% of your total energy intake, and then 1.6 to 1.7 grams per kilogram for protein. I know I mentioned in my last video, I think I said it was like 1.7 to 1.9 or something like that, so scratch that. And for carbs, it's 5 and up to 10 grams per kilogram body weight. So that's that. And then I love using MyFitnessPal. I use it all the time. So it's just like really easy to put in your food and really easy to just know how many macros you have left in the day and like what you need to meet and if you've met your fiber or not. And I love it. And pretty much you just go and it has your calorie range and add food. You just I don't know if you can even see this, but you just go and you like click on a food. And so this is what I clicked on, chicken shumai. I had that this morning / earlier today. And it just tells you the carbs, the protein, and the fat per whatever serving you choose to use. And I think that's just so much easier than like ballparking a serving size or estimating that and seeing like, oh, like a fist size is 4 ounces. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't know. I just think it's so much easier to just measure things and like enter them in so I know like exactly what I'm getting and if I'm meeting my fiber goal or not. I think that's like so important. And yeah, so that's that. I use MyFitnessPal to track and it's just like a lot easier. So thanks for watching.